Hello, gorgeous love goddess. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been discussing the topics of the four core principles to a love goddess. We have spirituality, we have a principle of prosperity, we have lifestyle, and we have femininity, which is also your sexuality. And so today, I want to focus specifically on the second core element to Love Goddess is her financial independence and prosperity. You see that in order to live fully embodied, fully fulfilled life on planet Earth, in the material sense of things and the way society has arranged it for us, is you need to be fully supported financially, right? In order to be supported financially, there are earthly principles of making money. Some of them might include going to work and working for others, while others include starting your own business and providing some kind of services for others in exchange for money. And so the subject of money overall is very loaded subject for a lot of people. They always live in a lack and a scarcity mindset. Oh, I have a journey with that. I have a huge long ass journey with that because I'm coming from a family who was considered middle class in Russia. In the United States, this would be a poor class, whose mom probably still dilutes dishwasher detergents with waters to make it last longer. That kind of scarcity mindset. Money, when I was growing up, money has never been available for me. I didn't know how to make money. The conversations from my family was, well, money don't grow on trees. Where are you going to get the money? How's the money going to get produced? So believe me, for the first 25 years of my life, I've been stuck in scarcity mindset and not knowing how to generate money. Nobody taught me about money. I wish. I wish somebody would set me down and had a conversation. This is how money is done. And I got to a point in my life when my husband and I, he didn't know much better either. I started expanding my scarcity mindset into more towards wealth consciousness mindset when I arrived to United States, and I started seeing how people just wasting, to me that was wasting, throwing away really good things instead of reusing them. Like if the shoe broke, like in Russia, my family would have fixed the shoe and continue using it, where in the United States I kept seeing people around me just throwing things away. It was like, it's a perfectly new, like completely fine piece of clothing. Why would you throw it away? It's a little hole that takes like 5 minutes to patch, right? And so that was shocking. However, after living for so long in the United States, I've opened up to it, and I started acting in the same way, in the same manner. And I worked through my really low vibe scarcity mindset tactics, and I used to stretch the dollar and like do the little hacks instead of buying the things, So I'm glad to say that's a long time over for me. But in about 10 years ago, my family, myself, my husband, we were in a very frugal state of living. We couldn't afford vacations. We didn't have any extra money. Literally, we only were living on the amount to like just pay the bills. And so it was a very scary journey. Thank God it's over. But I've reached the point where I could not take it anymore. And I remember And I was just started to like being fed up with my life. I remember going on a path in the woods and screaming my throat, like really screaming, like desperately screaming, because of how heavy and tired I was from being poor all the time. And I started learning runes, and like I started like really diving into spiritual principles of money at that time. So I remember planting, like writing runes and like putting them around my house and planting them into my yards for prosperity and things of that nature. I am a specialist in rune magic, just in case you guys didn't know. That's my thing. When things start like that was the day. There was a breaking point for me when like there was a land that like is adjacent to our piece of land that we had, was sold to someone other than us. And I had my husband handling the sale process, as in, the bidding, like be on top of making sure we get that piece of land. It was only $25,000 back then. Now it's like 70 grand, I believe. So, but he failed. And this was the time where I like really was so fed up with the living. He failed me, in a sense. I actually just said, I can't take it anymore. I can't take you anymore. I don't know what that means for our relationship. That might be might be the end. I remember going to Raleigh for 3 days, stayed with someone I knew at the time. And I was able to meditate, tap into, have inner conversation. I realized that I love my husband enough to stay and stick through to whatever, but things gonna change. And I made a decision to wear the pants in the family, because I've been tired, like up until now. I wanted to be feminine. I wanted to be supported. I wanted the rich husband who supports me and buys me things and gives me and provides me lifestyle and the security that I was looking for, but I didn't get it. And I was so fed up with I've been been nagging my husband all this time. Why are you not successful? Why are you not this? Why are you not starting business? Why are you not, no. And so what I was asking him to do was my job to do myself, right? And so like I was asking him to stand up to my own reflection. It's until I realized that is my job to change things and take things into my hands and like become more masculine, which I resented so badly. I resented this so badly. I didn't want to become more masculine. I did not want to wear the pants in a family, and I just made a decision. What's more important, continuing how we live or change my life and take things into my hands and give myself a chance for success. So I made that decision, and then came like the 5 grueling years of, first of all, claiming losses, like getting myself into debt with my photography business and buying the equipment, using credit cards, money that I didn't have. Then I signed up for real estate classes that cost me $40,000, the money that I could not ever even like imagine having. And I opened the company. By the way, that was a scamming kind of business. I would never have anyone do that when they're trying to manifest money for me. But the company that has sold us the $40,000 coaching for real estate business made us open 8, if not more, different credit card accounts and float money from one account to another. What a shady business that they were doing. I can't believe it. And later on, I realized the same education that I got from them was available on free on YouTube and on so many other places. But it has put me $70,000 with an existing debt, credit card debt that I had when started photography business, $70,000 in debt and no income. And this is when shit got really heavy. Shit got really heavy, and I just had to make something happen. I had no way. And every day I would be in terrible fear of how am I going to pay the $70,000 back? How? Right? And so the answer came, but not in a way that I ever expected. I read a book that has changed my life, and I realized that money is energetic. I realized that money is energy, and energy is currency. Money is currency, and currency is energy. And I started daily, like that was my full-time job, daily, working on the energy of money. Working on feeling that I have the money to pay for it, wrote myself a whole bunch of checks, put money everywhere, put $5, $1 everywhere in the house, rewrote my belief for the next 2 years. It took 2 years to start believing, like start living in that mindset. That money is available to me, money is here, readily available, completely abundant, coming from so many different sources. And that's when money and clients started coming in. To my utter surprise, to my amazement, to my holy shit moment, I realized that money only comes from energy. Money only comes from energetic source. Money only comes from my state of belief around the money. I was living in a lack all this time where I could have lived in abundance and I would have had all the money I ever wanted. And it's nothing but your inner state about money. When I realized that, I was like, it's like somebody has given me this magic wand where like I could literally go and manifest anything I ever wanted. Like, it's like that breakthrough, that was the major breakthrough in my life. It was like somebody giving me like a magic wand. That's how it felt. And I realized, holy shit. And I'm not saying that the path was not easy. I still had to utilize material principles to make money and do the marketing and do like it and do the like my path was manifesting money through my business, and the clients showed up and I took the risks and money showed up for me, right? But that only happened after I started working money principles, spiritual gym every single morning. Every single day, like it's my full-time job, being mindful about my mindset around money, about specifics around money, about the exact amount of money. That's my full-time job, right? And so I'm sharing this story with you is so I had people have these beliefs and like they're so triggered about the money. I remember I was last year I had a client who self-booked a session, meaning they put down the credit card number, but the money was scheduled to come out on another day. They spoke to someone. She was interested in coaching packages and in doing a boudoir session with me. And so by that, like I was in a very good place back then. I was like, and again, like if you work the work, you are in this abundance mindset and you feel like money is coming from everywhere. You are the magnet to money. You are in this like mindset of being fully wealthy and abundant. And when this woman had a coaching, like a consultation for a coaching, first of all, I was still not clear how to do coaching consultations. I shouldn't have given her the coaching that she didn't pay for. But I did, and I realized how I messed up because I started raising her vibration around money that she wasn't available for. and I didn't ask for permission. She wasn't open to change. And I started telling her, hey girl, like, I know you're struggling, but hey, there's these energetic principles around money. You're like, money, like money is coming from everywhere. And like, and I thought money, I produce money from thin air. And I'm like, I'm really believing this. And I'm truly, really believing this. And this girl is just, So I thought I did such a great job having, raised her vibration that she didn't ask me for. Feeling good about my talk with her, feeling like I made a difference in her life, only to find out that she reached out to the agent who booked her boudoir session to withdraw her soft book and say how terrible of a person I am, how shady I am, just only because she was coming from such a scarcity mindset. Like, she was not available to even see any form of help. She was only available to see what's being, the universe is delivering all the time. This was her opportunity to take this and run with this and really change her life. But when people are not available, opportunities come all the time. People just never are available to see the opportunities. She was not available to see any form of an opportunity. She rewrote it in her own projection, that I am a liar, I am a scammer, because money grows on trees for me, right? She's withdrew any form of didn't want to do anything with us. And it's like, wow, that's a turn. So from that experience, I never coach on my consultations ever. People are not available to be coached until they give you permission and until you know that they are open for coaching. I never give, even to my clients, if they're not open for coaching, I'm not going to offer them the opportunities that the universe delivers through me, right? Anyway, but that's the reason why I'm illustrating this, is most people come from where she's at. Most people live in a scarcity mindset. They're not open to see that the money is energy and it's a renewable resource and it's coming from the universe. And in order to live your fulfilled life, you must be wealthy, you must be prosperous. And the best news yet, in order to be prosperous, all you need is energy work. And your energy work comes from spirituality. That is why I talked on spirituality first, because you are an energy beings. You live in an energetic universe and you create anything you ever want to out of energy. Everything is energy. You are energy. You are so fucking powerful. You are beyond powerful. And you can manifest and create money out of thin air. Just like I have, and I got myself out of the rut, and now I am on to big reaches, right? So you can do this too. Money is available. In order for you to fully live your perfect life, you must be rich. You must have the money for all the dresses and spa treatments and travels and dinners that you're gonna have with your lovers in order to live that amazing, irresistible lifestyle. You must be rich, and you have all the keys to become rich through your energy work. That's it. I wish somebody told me a long time ago about this. I would have given anything to be there. And so it took a lot of personal work, took a lot of reprogramming, took a lot of rewriting of my limiting beliefs to get where I am today. And now I am living with the wealthy mindset. And every time I don't, I reread the same books that has changed and has made a difference for me 10 years ago. I reread the books, I re-listen the listens, I re-coach the coaches, right? So money is available to you. you can be prosperous. You have all the power in the world to be prosperous and be happy and be fulfilled with everything that you are doing in life. And I believe in you. I believe you can manifest as much money. Tony Robbins says universe gives you whatever you have audacity to ask for. You're gonna receive it, and that is truth. And so with that, my love, I'm gonna give you a big kiss. Mwah! And I will see you next time for another podcast recording. It's Valentine's week, my love, and that means that we have something special for you. Kicking off on Valentine's Day, we have prepared a very special sale happening on a session fee for a boudoir session with Boiling Point Boudoir in Lovegodesss Studios in Virginia Beach. So I am so excited to make an announcement that the sale is now open, and it's going to be open for February 14th, which is Tuesday, February 15th, Wednesday, February 16th, Thursday, and February 17th, Friday, and it will close on Friday. So this is your chance to grab a session with a half off session fee I'm not gonna get out because if you are listening to that podcast, our session fee might go up. So I'm actually not gonna share what the session fee is at this time. However, you are welcome to go and use the link to learn all the details and get yourself your very own boudoir session for your very own